The majority of Timorese families depend on agriculture to survive. It is from the land they get food to provide for their families and some income to pay for everything else they need. Despite the growth in production, Timor-Leste cannot yet feed itself. Several problems have continued to affect farmers throughout the country, and most of the food that is consumed in the country is still imported. Farmers make little or no money from their work, and even historically important crops like coffee cannot seem to guarantee an adequate livelihood for the tens of thousands of families that depend on it to live and survive. Maria and her family know this very well. Despite working many hours every day, they continue to barely survive. The crops her family produces are not varied enough to guarantee a varied and nutrient-rich diet for the family. Her small farm highlights some of the problems at production level. Sometimes seeds are not good. Most of the work is done by hand. There are no adequate irrigation systems and not very good ways to control pests. Whenever there is excess production, Maria and her family make it to market. Transport is difficult, and what little money they get goes to bare essentials. A small group of women in her community have decided to change things. They have formed a cooperative. They think that if they work together, they can produce more and better products to ensure there is enough to feed everyone, and still some left over to sell. They have come up with a plan which involves building some irrigation systems, some material to control pests, and some small farming equipment. But for that, they need money. And if they can't get money support or access to credit, there is little hope, even together, that they can increase production. A nearby village depends almost entirely on coffee. For generations, they have taken care of the product that Timor-Leste sells around the world. But the crops need to be improved, more quality ensured, and production increased. They've got some support from experts and from the government, and perhaps in the coming seasons, coffee production will increase and families can make more money and ensure a better quality of life for everyone in the village. Maria and her cooperative and the coffee families cannot do it all by themselves. Farming income can only increase if farmers have better access to markets, and that means better roads and better transport. Market quality also needs to be improved across the country to ensure everyone can sell their goods adequately, with hygienic conditions and other support services. For that, the government needs to provide more income to all the steps of the agriculture process, from farm to mouth. Eventually, as production increases, Timor-Leste might even be able to benefit from the international markets. Some niche products can be sold at high prices in the international markets and thus provide even higher income for farming families. Despite many promises over the years, those who work in the agriculture sector argue not enough is being done to increase the great potential. What kinds of strategic investment by the government of Timor-Leste and international partners can help to support Timorese farmers and their families? How can we support Timorese farmers to move away from subsistence agriculture to more diversified income-generating farming that links with domestic and international markets? The life of a significant percentage of Timorese families depends on how and how fast these questions are answered.